last Monday during the webinar, I was at, I have to speak, 44% gains.
Hi, welcome. What is your name and where are you from?
Hi, my name is Morten and I'm from the Netherlands. Well, I am Danish, but I live in the Netherlands.
Ah, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Okay, that's interesting. All right. So tell us, so how did you hear about us, first of all? Oh no, what did you know about trading and investing before you came to us?
I knew absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Not a big enough.
I attended the MMI, Million Mind Intensive, in 2018 in June, and I entered the Quantum Leap as well, and thereby I heard of you, the Investment Mastery. And in September in 2018, I followed the one-day training in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And
and then you decided to come on the workshop. What made you come on the workshop?
And well, before I even started with the whole Quantum Leap, my focus was mainly on getting to know how to trade, because I thought that was, it's an incredible way of making a secondary income. So that was what I really
So
wanted.
is that what you're looking for? Looking for more cash flow, or are you looking to grow your money?
Both, because I am self-employed.
Wealthy people always say both.
No, I am self-employed. I'm a consultant for the food industry and the dairy industry, for that matter. And I know if I don't work, I won't have any income. So therefore, if something happens to me, but God forbid, and I will definitely do whatever I can to prevent that. But if something happens and I cannot go to my work, then I will have to have a secondary possibility of making money, and that was trading, is
Right.
what really came into mind.
So you're building up your knowledge in order to have two pillars, but if one goes, you still have another. Okay, what was the best thing for you about the workshop, if you can remember?
Yes, I do remember. I took the workshop in January in 2019, and what I liked the most was you assisted us and helped us by really making the right choices and explaining step by step, thoroughly, and again and again and again. So when we went away from the trading, we really knew how to do it, and we knew how to trade. So that was what I really liked about the trading.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, this was quite a while ago. Oh, but
yeah. Yeah, plus the fact that every Monday evening we still have the webinars. So
I was going to ask you about that. How important is the support for you?
Oh, that's massive. That's massive, because if you mentioned that as well on the training, that you could learn it, but if you don't get refreshed continuously and you hear from others how to do it, then you're stuck in your own way of thinking, own way of working with it. So yeah, that is massively important. That is so important. That is crucial, in fact, to the way of your consistency and the consistency of your trading. So I really love that.
For sure. Okay. Now I guess we're coming to the point that everybody wants to know, and that is your results. So what kind of results have you been getting on your trading and investing?
Well, I have to admit, I've been giving a lot back to the market. So I've been helping a lot of others making some money. So
Very nice.
I lost a substantial amount of money, I have to admit. And I started in, what was it, June this year, really, stop fooling around, stop playing around, but really get serious.
Yeah.
And I focused on what I think that is my strength, and that is in fact the VCA. So that's why I really started, and of course I made some mistakes to start with in the beginning, but in the month of November, my results has been incredible, because I also stopped focusing on the US 30, because that is so volatile and that is going up and down, and I lost a lot of money on that one because I thought it was volatile, but I don't know if that's the right way and the right way of making your money because of the volatility. You can better start with a smaller stock and that is not that high valued and not that volatile, to learn the basics, and then when you get that hang of that, then you can go on to the US 30. I also made money on US 30. It's not it, but that I think that's more lucky sprees than it was really conscious. So that I think that is, for me, the biggest is to start slow, start small, and then grow as you and as you get more knowledge. And
so
then
what have your results been? You still haven't told us.
No, in November, only in the month of November, last Monday during the webinar, I was at, I have to speak, 44% gains only in November on my
And what
complete
is that though? Is
portfolio.
that on your entire account, or what is that?
That's on my entire account. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
and the
good.
day afterwards, because of the fact that I used the R trade as well for investing on crypto, I was 59.6% gain on my total portfolio.
Wow, congratulations.
And that is where I sold almost all of my cryptos off, and I waited until they went down, and then I invested as a VCA strategy
Now
again.
you're starting to feather in again, and you want it to
Yep.
fall down again, don't you? Probably.
Well, it did fall down when I bought it, and now it's on its way up again. I would like to have had a possibility of adding a few more, but okay,
True.
it's still going up. So I'm patient. I'm patient now.
So what do you think? Is it going to go up or down?
Um, I don't know, and I don't think it's important to think what I know. I just follow the market.
Yes. So
And
you're saying that if it goes up, you know what to do. If it goes down, you also have a strategy for that.
if it goes down, I will just invest more. And if it goes up, well, I'll take my profits in due time, and then we'll reinvest it again when it goes down.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I mean, I think we're at the start of a bull market, so we'll see. It had to come down. It just had to, because everybody's thinking here, that's where it was last time. But I
Yeah,
think once it crashes through 20,000, then there is no ceiling. It's just going to go crazy. It's going to go mental.
yeah, I agree.
So I am heavily invested and waiting for that to happen.
Okay, awesome.
And if it comes down even better, then I'll be even more heavily invested. So that's good.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
listen. Thank you for your time, Morten. And I tell you why, because it's so important that people understand that yes, it goes up, down. You don't know what the hell is happening if you don't have a strategy with rules. And what would you say to somebody who's thinking about doing this? What would you say? Because people think, oh, it's gambling. What would you say to them?
Well, a lot of my friends are already into it, and they just invest massive amount of money. And I say, well, if you're lucky, you will make money on it. But if you're unlucky, you will lose all the money that you invest. So please get educated before you start. Don't just heavily invest in something because you just might lose everything you put in, and then you say, well, it's not working. Well, it's not working because you haven't been educated. You mentioned that as well during your training, during the trainings as well. If you start playing golf, you need to get some classes and education how to play golf. Otherwise, you will do it completely differently or wrong, probably.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell the people that ask me. Well, I'm invested in cryptos as well. Well, have you been educated? And so that's what I do. And of course, I always mention you and the way that you train the people, and always give the reference that they could, if according to me, the best go to you, because there's a lot of trainers and people that knows everything about cryptos now, because they see a potential earning model. But I see it as, well, this is established. This guy knows what he's talking about, and so that's the reason why I always refer them to you.
And thank you. We're also, I don't know whether you're coming on what was a physical workshop, but it's now the virtual crypto workshop. On day 2, we're going to be unveiling a new trading strategy that we've been backtesting and testing as well, not just backtesting. And that's real trading with stop loss, going short, everything. It works extremely well. So hopefully you can make that. It's on the 12th, 13th, I think it is.
I already let in registers for it, so I'm definitely on it.
Awesome. We can't wait
for
for
only
that.
for the virtual, but also for the physical, that will probably.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully as soon as possible. That's brilliant. Thanks, Morten. I really appreciate it. Keep inspiring us, because you inspire us to achieve our mission. So I look forward to speaking to you in 6 months' time, where we can talk about even more gains. Yes?
Exactly. Awesome. Thank you very much, Marcus.
Keep going.
Thank you. You too.
My regards to the family, yeah?
Yes, I will. Thank you. You too.